Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today's another day. We are going to work on the hot rod. We got it started last episode, but we weren't building oil pressure through the computer. Now, GM hides that kind of stuff, and I've had the computer reprogrammed, so that may not even be able to show up through an OBD2 scanner. So what we did was we bought an adapter through ICT Billet. They are one of the best when it comes to LT swaps, LS swaps. This is it. So this, the threading on an LS block around the ports, around the circumference of the engine on the edges is 16.15. The sensor is 16.2 thread pitch. So you don't want to strip that out because then you've got a headache. So we bought the proper adapter. So we're going to reach down in here and get the old sensor out real quick. It's just finger tight right now, guys. And go get those sockets. And this, you know what? This is a different socket. This is a whole different size. This is a whole different ball game, boys. Oh, we're close. I don't know if they went metric or standard. Let's see. There's my 1 inch. Let's try that. It's a little big for a 1 inch, so let's go 7/16, or no, 7/8. So we're grab all those sockets over there. So let's drop this down in there, tighten it up. And like I said, because the thread pitch is so well designed from that company, like I said, a big shout out to them. They know their stuff, guys. It was the easiest thing to buy on the internet is a wrong part. But this one just drops and threads right. It's already threading in, guys. And it's gone about, 2 or 3 turns. I think all I'm going to need is that right there. Actually, I'm going to need a longer one. Give me a long. Give me the long one. Yeah, give me the long ones. Drawers down. It's down by the breaker bars.
What?
Breaker bars. Yeah. Is that the shortest one of them?
No. You said long.
Yeah, and that was the one I was thinking too, so.
It's only half as long as the vehicle, guys, but the nice thing is it does come right up here to the top. That's thread. It's threading on there. Okay. Let me feel that. Uh-oh, I think I may have gotten it in sideways. I hope not. Any way you can find that washer? You see it?
I'm not seeing it.
Turn that thing off. Okay guys, we got that adapter down in there. Now we've got to thread this into the adapter. This sometimes is where it takes a second pair of hands to twist while you're, go ahead and start spinning it. While you're trying to get this adapter, oh, I got caught. Hold on. Go ahead and start spinning. Keep spinning. There we go. It came off. Dang it. I can't see what I'm doing down there. Try again. Hold on, you got too much spin on it. I don't know how anybody does this stuff, guys. I'm glad I'm learning on a small thing. That way I know to build bigger next time. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. I'm almost close. No, I can't hold it and spin it. You've got to do both. Okay, we're on. Spin it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Is that all you can get out of it? Hold on, hold on. You don't need oil squirting out of this thing, right?
Right.
Okay, we'll try that. Okay. Let's put this all away for real quick. Okay guys, we're going to do another fire up. We've got everything here, and we're going to see if we're building oil pressure. You ready? And it's going to be loud right there, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's gonna be real loud.
Okay, do you need to move?
I'll move the camera.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
I think it's needing prime time. I think it's still building some air out of that system. Is it priming in the pump? Can you hear it?
I can hear the pump whirling.
PSI cold. Look at that. We're good, guys. Listen to it. Just idle down, man. Got any oil coming out of that little galley?
Nope. Idle down nice and dirty.
No, we got oil. We got oil all over the place, guys.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got oil everywhere. Go get some paper towels. Got oil everywhere, guys. Okay, guys, I got two different oil pressure sending things on the OBD2. We're going to just do a quick fire up, see if we got oil pressure on it. If it doesn't, we're going to immediately shut it off. We know we're building oil pressure. I think this isn't giving us the oil pressure. Okay.
Cool.
So that last sensor was bad.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to some more time in the shop. I want to show you this. It's called a BB tool. Okay. I got it off of Amazon. This is the 68 through 82 Corvette brake booster tool. Okay. So what this does, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, guys. Right there it says master cylinder, and on this side it says brake booster. So what you do, this is our brake booster, Hydro Boost. Okay, guys? So we take the brake booster and we come down here and we check this pin right in there, guys. And as you can see, you can take this, pull it out, tap it. You're not pushing on it, okay? But you're just bringing it in till it stops and tightening it up, okay? Then you go to your brake cylinder, your master cylinder, and this side here goes to it, and you slide that down in there, and because it bottoms out and there's space, that's what you guys want. This pin has to fit what they call the slug, okay? Because this has power brakes. The pin from the booster fits in here. So you want just a bit of air gap there, which I have. And what that allows us to do is when the brakes come all the way back up, it allows this rod to pull all the way back out and allow the master cylinder to release all the way back out. If you don't do that, you will actually be applying your brakes the whole time. You can grind those off and all that, and like I said, with a power system, you have to have that slug. If you're running a non-powered system, actual just old-time brakes with no booster, you would pull that slug out because there's no rod here. There's no brake booster. The rod from the pedal goes all the way to this. So that's just some FYI stuff for you. We're going to put this together. We're going to put in our proportioning valve, and this will be 1/4 inch line down to here, from the booster down to here, and then we will be running 3/16 front and rear. So when we get a little closer, get a little more things put together, guys, I'll bring you back in. Okay guys, it's another day here in the shop. So this is what we've been working on. We did what we call reclocking the Hydro Boost. So that is now 180 degrees. The Hydro Boost does not care what orientation it is to anything, because it's this is what they call the accumulator right here, and it's hydraulic pressure that makes this unit work. It doesn't matter if it's vertical, horizontal, left, right, it does not care. So that's that. We also got the master cylinder on, and yes, this is tilted right now in the vise, guys. We're working on these lines so it kept the fluid from coming out, because you have to bench bleed your master cylinder. So what you do is you put it in the vise, you run a screwdriver in through the end of the master cylinder, and it primes the cylinder. So there's fluid in here, and it'll come down through these lines. Now, I bent these lines myself, guys. The lines don't matter how long they are. Pressure is pressure in a hydraulic system. I could have possibly bought these lines for 15 to 20 bucks, plus another $20 in shipping, but I figured I'd try building them myself. Now, I did originally try to build them out of 1/4 inch tubes. The flares look good, but every time I tried to get the proper, I think, yeah, it was this one that we were trying to get done, or I'm sorry, this one right here. We kept kinking the line. So 1/4 inch tube, I tried for almost 2 hours trying to just get one of these. So I went back and I looked. 3/16 is kind of the industry standard of what they're using on these now, guys. So that's what they're doing. So that's what we did. I just wanted to be able to do it myself the first time. In the future, I may buy the pre-bent ones with the fittings already on it. So, yeah, that's that. So we will then, let's walk over here. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm holding the camera. Yeah, we're going to try something a little different. So I want to talk about brakes, guys. Brakes, I've always done the joke, what's stopping you? Brakes. So I want to explain a little bit about braking systems. And you guys got to remember, everything I tell you, A, it is firsthand knowledge, but B, it's also stuff I've researched on the internet, talked to other mechanics, got material, things on my phone. So let's go over the way the braking system works. You apply pressure to the pedal, and let's take a digression from old days to new days. We'll do this quick, guys. So, in the beginning, you put your foot down on a pedal, a rod went from the pedal to a master cylinder with a plunger in it, pushed the fluid out to the four corners of the car, okay? Most vehicles in the beginning were all drum brakes, okay? You didn't get a lot of pressure off of that, and so what they did is they would use the pedal as the magnifier, and I say that as a multiplier. I shouldn't say magnifier, multiplier. So if you could push 50 pounds on the pedal, they would move the rod in such a way and up on it that would amplify, magnify, or multiply the pounds of pressure that you would push. So the early lines were 5/16 quarter-inch lines, didn't require a lot of pressure, okay? Then they moved up to vacuum boost, okay? That's where the vacuum off of the engine goes to a diaphragm, hence vacuum boost. And that vacuum would increase the pedal pressure anywhere between 7 and 1,000 pounds of pressure. So now you're able to push that plunger through and push more fluid with more pressure to the four corners of the vehicle. Fluid dynamics, now I'm not no expert on fluid dynamics, but I can give you a quick rundown. Brake fluid is non-compressible, which means it does not compress. So if you're pushing 1 liter or 1 gallon, choose your thing, guys, through the brake lines, if it's it won't compress. So in the brake lines, the general rule is the smaller the brake line diameter, the more burst pressure. So the progression of brakes, the next step up for a lot of vehicles, my heavy duty diesel truck, stuff like that, a lot of vehicles now have what they call hydro boost brakes. That uses the power steering pump or a different type of pressurized fluid and pressurizes what they call an accumulator, and that boosts your leg up from, remember, just a vacuum boost, just on reference, is 7 to 1,000 pounds of foot pressure. This now with a hydro boost increases it from 2,400 to 2,700, almost 3 times the pressure or in relative. So doing so creates more pressure, okay? So the next thing we need to look at is line size, okay? The thinner the line, and what I mean by thinner is inside diameter, okay? Your standard old brake lines would have been a 5/16, a quarter, and a 3/16. So in the old days, because we didn't have a lot of pressure, some cars did use a 5/16 brake line. They can handle 7,146 PSI before they burst, okay? A quarter-inch line was 8,932 burst pressure, and then the 3/16 is 11,909 PSI burst pressure. Now I'm getting that from 4 Lifetime lines. That they are another braking company out there, and like I said, this isn't just them; it is other internet or other research that I've done. So in that, guys, because I'm running a hydro boost, I'm running 3/16 line from the master cylinder all the way out. A lot of people said I probably should be running a quarter-inch line because of the larger diameter brake pistons. Will Wood would disagree with you. You don't need fluid, as in 5 or 6 liters of the fluid. You need pressure, hence 8,000 psi with 1 gallon of pressure. We'll say it was 1 gallon, and not 2 gallons at 5,000 psi. So because I'm running bigger brakes, front and rear now, the discs in the rear, that needs to have a higher burst rate, so that's hence why I'm running 3/16 front and rear, no 1/4 inch. We had originally planned on having this done today. Messing around with the other stuff, the 1/4 inch line, because I wanted to see how it worked. Didn't work very well, guys. That took a number of hours. Doing just the 3/16 one took about 2 hours for both of them. We got it done. I think they look pretty. They look good. Would I buy the pre-manufactured ones next time? Probably, guys. Do I have the knowledge to go do it myself? You bet, and that's part of it. So, hot rodding is the just getting out and doing it. So next weekend we're going to remount the master cylinder and work on our lines. So, and the other thing, guys, I'm not going to lie to you about, it's playoff weekend. It's the wild card. My dog's out of the fight, but hey, if you're a true football fan, every game's a fight, right? It doesn't matter, you know, sometimes you're like, I don't have a skin in either one team, and sometimes it's like, man, they're my rivals. I hope they get beat. Hey, we got to have fun at this, guys. It's life. So, like I said, that's part of this, guys, is a little bit of family time, getting a little bit of time here on the hot rod. I love that it starts and runs. You saw that earlier in the video. It brings a smile, this big lugs of a face. Guys, I can't make this happen without you. I appreciate every one of my subscribers, and you all know who you are, because me or my wife has personally asked you guys to subscribe. We are starting to get some unsolicited subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Tell a friend. That's going to be my plea to you guys. I got to double this channel every couple of months, so I need you guys to go out, tell a friend, show them the channel. At the end, I'm going to try to have a link to where you can just show your friends the QR code. Quick, easy, man. You just scan it with your buddy's friend. They just scan it, boom, they're right here to the channel. That's how I did it with a lot of you guys. That's, you know, I just need you guys to like, subscribe, which you have, and I truly appreciate it. But I've got to start doubling the channel every couple of months, guys. We're starting the new year off with right around 70 subscribers. That's 7% of our goal. In the next month and a half, guys, we've got to be around 120 to 150. I think we can do it. I think you guys can do it for me. And I'm putting out the content when I can. Like I said, and informational content. Like I said, I'm not an expert on this, guys. A lot of my stuff, like I said, is research through the internet. YouTube University. Hey, right now I'm playing professor. I love it. But I still go to YouTube all the time. A lot of us YouTubers, you'll see us. Hey, I'm getting ready to do something I've never done. And we are going to do that right now. So, guys, till next weekend, I've got parts on the way. I originally hadn't planned on buying a pipe straightener. I will show you that next weekend. It's a really nifty little tool. I can't wait to use it. And because I'm doing 3/16 line all the way, after doing a couple calculations, I figured I was going to be about a foot short. And then when I messed up a couple other pieces of lines, I'm going to be more than a foot short. So we're going to do that. One thing I do want to show you guys that I'm really excited about, which is going to be coming up here in just a couple weeks. There is the floorboards, guys. That's called the toe board, and that is the floorboard. So here in a couple weeks, guys, we are going to be welding. As you can see, those are a little rough, and we'll get into that later. But man, we're getting there, guys. It starts. We're getting ready to do floors and brakes. You never know. By spring, I may be able to take this thing out and go around the neighborhood. Won't be legal. Hey, who cares about legal, right? Yeah, no, we do. But you know what I'm saying. Actually test the brakes out at a slow rate of speed. All the paperwork you will ever read from any of these guys, do not drive on untested brakes. Well, you have to drive it to test it. So, and what they mean by that, guys, is slow testing. 5 miles an hour, do the brakes feel spongy? At 10 miles an hour, do the brakes feel spongy? They want you to use them multiple times before you actually hit that interstate at 70 miles an hour and need to slam on them. We're working on it though, guys. Next weekend, building the lines, bleeding the lines, having the lines done. This is a little harder than I'd planned on. I really thought I was going to have this done by this time while I was recording. Being able to be done with it, guys, but I'm not. But I love the challenge. It is it's been something it's been weighing on me for a number of years now. I started this project 2 years ago and I kind of take a hiatus on it. We're getting it done. And like I said, part of it is because of you guys. So thanks for watching. Tell a friend, and we will see you next week on the Z Family Garage.